unlikely that they will hassle the zebras. If anything, the zebras might hassle them. Just gonna, there we go, elephants trumpeting, that's where the wild dogs are. I just heard an elephant trumpet. Wild dogs quite often like to tease elephants. It sounded like it was right here somewhere. There we go, a bit further on. Oh, here we go, elephants chasing wild dogs chasing elephants. Trumpeting, pandemonium. Ob's Madasha Shala with Ndlovu. Let's just get around to where it's open. Look at that! Isn't this incredible, guys? Oh, that elephant's really got it in for the wild dog. Fortunately, the wild dogs are a bit quicker than elephants. She's still after the wild dog. Still going. She's just come out of the drainage line behind us. Now the rest of the elephant herd are going in front of us. We've got to be very careful that we don't get in the wrong position and get misplaced aggression from the elephants that are towards the wild dogs. So this is a potentially dangerous situation. We do have to be quite careful here. So if I do want to move away, guys, you just have to bear with me. Because if the wild dogs run towards us and there's an elephant directly behind them like that, we don't want to be in the wrong spot. These elephants are obviously very upset at the moment. Just going to make sure we have an escape route as well. Very important not to put ourselves in a bad position. You can get misplaced aggression from the elephants. It's actually towards the wild dogs. The wild dogs are right next to us. The ellies have moved off a little bit. Here the dogs running past us. So we just got to watch. You can see that agitation. You can hear that incredible noise the ellies are making at the wild dogs. And you can see how they've corralled. I mean, even though the chances of a wild dog attacking an elephant are very, 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 very slight, the wild dogs are going into the mud there to try and get a drink out of treehouse. I'm not sure where the puppies are. There they are, behind the elephants in the distance. There we go. But the adults are drinking, so we're just going to go down to the adults now. The ellies look like they're a bit further away, and you can see the young elephant bulls there, not nearly as perturbed about, oh, there's also a cow there. That group don't seem to be nearly as worried about the wild dogs as that other breeding herd that's got younger calves. In the mud, having a nice cool off and a little bit of a drink. Just move that there. So the shadow's not in the way there for you, Jeandre. There we go. That looks like the alpha pair here, lying right next to us in the mud wallow that's been created by the elephants. And I did mention earlier that wild dogs often like to lie in mud and water to cool down. obviously they encounter elephants probably on a daily basis, and I'm quite used to playing with them. Oh, here we go again. Different elephant deciding to get rid of the dogs. So we're missing one adult. The pups looks like they're trying to sneak down towards where we are now. Oh, here we go. See how the elephant's tail is quite rigid when they're disturbed. Wow, isn't that incredible? Just watch behind us. Oh, okay. Jeandre, just don't move. So guys, we just can't move. We've got elephants coming more. Another herd of elephants has just arrived, and we are right here, so we just got to keep very still. They're going to run past right next to me here. And they're moving towards where the puppies are. So I mean, this is just incredible. There's just action everywhere. And there comes the wild dog through the gap. And there we go. And now the big herd's just seen the youngsters, the puppies. I mean, we don't know where to look. Everything's going on. Don't worry about the puppies. They're generally quick enough to get out of the way, which I'm going to take the opportunity to do. So, as I said, you got to be careful about being caught in compromising positions. And I'm just going to move a little bit to the other side of the water. All the elephants have now seemed to have moved to that side. The puppies are just beyond those elephants. They should be fine. They're really quick, and they do like to tease elephants. Some of this could be games. But I've seen wild dogs being chased by elephants many times, but that one particular cow, she had murder in her eyes. So we've got one adult male here. We've got that drinking, and just above we've got that really large group of elephants, and the puppies are just beyond those elephants. We've got another group of elephants just on the edge of the wall there, and then we've got an adult female wild dog directly in front of us. I think what happened is another herd of elephants actually just came in from behind us and started chasing the dogs again. I'm sure the poor puppies want to get down and have a drink. Females coming in. Guys, hasn't this? Remember I said it's worth sitting with sleeping animals, specifically predators, something like a wild dog, because when you are able to stay with them, the interactions that they have, not only with the animals they're trying to eat, but with the other animals around here, is just so incredible. Here comes the third adult. I wonder when the youngsters are going to try to sneak through, but elephants are coming back. Seems the dogs keep choosing to run towards us. Stop it. See how they lift their heads and corral. Now, little do they know, there's a whole bunch of puppies just behind them. I just caught a glimpse of the puppies through the bush. Okay. See, very focused on the dogs. The third adult has just arrived and trying to get a drink, and the elephants don't seem to want to share the water hole. And they're the puppies, Jeandre. They've just popped up behind us. That's incredible, guys. Absolutely amazing. There we go. Thirst's winning here. The wild dog knows it's much faster than the elephants. Oh, I think the puppies just got spotted, judging from their head. So this is that other male just trying to get in for a drink, and every time he sort of gets in, has half a lap, the elephants are, the puppies. Oh, there's just too much going on. Here we go again. Looks like the elephants might move off now, and the wild dogs might come in for a drink. The puppies, that could be quite spectacular, all of them in this little mud wallow. I think, unfortunately, we're not in the position to move, so you're going to have to forgive Jeandre if he gets any wires or rope in the shot. He's filming off the back of the vehicle, precariously balanced to get this. And I'm sure a lot of you can see why this is my favorite animal, just the pure excitement that they create wherever they go. Hope you guys are getting some fantastic screenshots. You can see how they don't know how much water's in there, and they quite nervously approach. Oh, there we go. Happy puppies. Yeah, that lapping. Oh, incoming Ellie. Scatter, pups. So strange. We actually chatted about this on the sunrise safari. Nervous, they don't want to be caught in the hole by the eddies. Hasn't this been absolutely fascinating? Those eddies are still just standing off. They might make 1 or 2 more charges, you never know. Keep an eye on those adults behind you in case they start moving. And the adults are lying off behind Jeandre. Now let's see if wild dog pup curiosity comes in and they start trying to tease the elephants. I have seen that before as well. Incoming Ellie. Thinking about charging in again. Yeah, that's slurping. So there's quite a lot of buzz on the interwebs about how brave these dogs are with the elephants. Well, fortunately, they know they're quite a bit faster than the elephants, and they can move. Oh, incoming Ellie. Sneak attack from the elephant. The dogs thought they were moving off, and then in she came charging. Trying to decide whether to try see the dogs off a little further. Some of the pups scattered by the eddies. Sorry guys, I'm just watching the ellies. The dogs have inconveniently put us between the ellies and us. Oh, ellies on one side and we've got dogs on the other side. So I'm just going to move in case she decides to chase them. I definitely don't want to be in the middle. Let's just move around. Guys, that was a bit exciting. Little guys playing with elephants. Not many 6-month-old baby are adept at getting away from rewarding elephant herds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all present and accounted for. It is just so magical to have these animals around. And the amount of excitement, and they haven't even gone hunting yet. They just came down for a drink. And he's going to chase again. Another quite serious chase. And coming through. There she is. Oh, right in front of us, right opposite us. This is where we've got to be. These elephants really don't like the dogs around. I mean, it's consistent pushing of them. The elephants are just in front of us. We've still got one of the adult dogs to our right, the adult female, just here, and the rest of them are up ahead. And off they go again. And another serious charge now. And we're going to stick with the female for now. One dog in hand is better than the others in the bush. Again, we've got to be very careful where we position now with these elephants. They're coming back, chasing wild dogs behind us. And the dogs keep coming right towards us. Okay, so we can see both here. So they're the dogs there, and the elephants are about to come charging through behind them again. So we have the elephants. You can hear the female dog drinking behind us. But here comes a dog. One of the adults and another one of the adults. Puppies seem to have moved off slightly further to the sort of northwest, but here we go, incoming. Elephants chasing the puppies. There you go, the puppies out to the left, dropping into the bottom of the bowl. Now the elephants seem to stop, chase, gather, rally, and then chase again. Hasn't the sighting been so incredibly exciting and exciting sighting? Oh, we've got a nice, clever comment from Deborah in Kentucky. Pachyderm puppy pandemonium. I think that's very, very well named. It's going to reposition so we can keep an eye on everything that's going on, or try to, at least with wild dogs. It's near impossible. We've got 2 adults in the water. We've got 1 adult over there, and then the puppies off. It looks like the puppies might be heading back towards us shortly. So Jeandre is going to keep an eye with you guys of the adults in the water. I'm just going to try to see what's happening with those elephants and puppies a bit further away. It's in some thick bush, so we're definitely not going to put ourselves in that situation. So, a comment from a long-time viewer, Ophira, says she's been watching since 2009, and this is the most intense interaction that she's ever seen. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I really love the interactions of wild dogs with all the different animals around. So, looking towards where I last had a visual of the youngsters, but not looking too perturbed. So, we've got a question from one of our favorite viewers, Gracie, who's 8 years old. Gracie would like to know, would the elephants hurt these puppies? Gracie, if the elephants got hold of them, if it caught them, it definitely would. But fortunately for the wild dogs, they're very, very fast, and it's very difficult for an elephant to catch it. So, only if the wild dog might be sick or hurt would the elephant be fast enough to catch it. But these are all very healthy wild dogs, so they escaped with not too much problem. Well, I can't see the puppies right to the west of us somewhere. Adults still all around us. I think they might be waiting for the puppies to come back, and once that happens, sort of get them settled. There we go. Dog's got worms. So we've just seen the dogs playing and drinking in this little muddy wallow to the right of us here. And Ravi from the Big Apple, New York City, said, would the dogs be more susceptible to disease drinking out of what looks to be bad water? Well, really, that's bad water for you and us, for you and I maybe, but for the wild dogs, that's perfectly acceptable water. What it looks like the elephants have actually dug out and got that water from under the ground, so it's probably very clean. It's just muddy, and dirt is never really going to harm an animal with a constitution like a wild dog, so they should be completely fine. There is obviously going to be pressure for water now, and you're going to have a lot more of these really interesting interactions around the remaining water holes. So all the animals are going to be forced to drink from certain periods, so you are going to get these incredible interactions. And as sad as a drought is, it does lead to some of the most incredible sightings if you're in the bush during it, because of the competition for water and the lack of food and water around. So we've seen this incredible interaction of elephants chasing wild dogs every which way, and Charlie is wondering whether they're protecting their water and rationing their energy around the dwindling supply. Charlie, I don't think so. They react like this to all predators when they find them. I think maybe the fact that there's so many wild dogs is what got them so riled up, and the fact that everywhere they looked there was another one would have possibly got them that riled up. Whether it's with a lion or whatnot, they normally all run off in the same direction. They won't come back. So it's very unusual for a lion to be able to come back and try to drink water after they've been chased by elephants. Whereas wild dogs, no, they're sort of a bit faster, they're a bit more tenacious, and they kept harassing them. Well, not harassing them, but coming down to drink. And elephants don't like any other predators around them, so that's why they were chasing them.